Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are and whenever you watch this replay. One second here. So today we are just going to do jelly printing. We're just going to play around and see what happens today. I kind of started on the jelly plate, the 8x10, a little early. Just to clean it off because it's going to take a minute. It's pretty caked on there. And, so I've already started that, and it's what I call cooking, right? Um, it's just, doing its thing. Um, if you were gonna go on the temperature quilt, today would be like one of those very cold days, meaning I'm pretty tired. We were out late last night. Um, the, my child got a huge award. And, so we were out celebrating and it was total chaos throughout the whole day and total chaos that evening. It was just all the things happening all at once. Kind of like that movie, Everything All at Once Everywhere or something like that. I don't know the name of that title of that movie, but you get my point. It was everything all at once and everywhere. I don't know. I give. Anyway, um so with that, I thought we would just go ahead and get started and let me wake up for a minute and those kinds of things. So let's go ahead and get started. Um, a couple things here. I talked about this yesterday. We just didn't get to use it, and we just didn't get to use it yesterday. But the we're gonna try that today. I was, I think this one might be ready. So let me see if I could pull this up. Let's turn this over. This is the print. So let's see how we do. There's a couple pieces that are lagging a little bit behind, but for the most part, we should be able to get majority of it off. Yeah, it's that one part in the middle. It's really caked on there. So 1 second here. Trying to keep that. Well, we'll let it sit for a little bit longer. Looks like that piece in the middle is going to give us a hard time. So we'll come back to that. All right. So we'll play with this today. And then I saw at Starbucks, they have these like spring cups, if you will, at Starbucks, and they had like it was really hard to tell because the contrast wasn't really there. It was hard to tell like the flowers and the springiness of the cup, but they had like these colors, not the exact same colors, but they were really light toned colors um as a design on a cup. So I thought we'd play with that and see what that looks like. Maybe throw in some of this permanent green um that go with it, but it was this all pale olive with a little bit of green. So maybe we'll mix those up. This this green is definitely a transparent, whereas this pale olive is opaque. So yep, this is opaque. Okay, so all these are opaque except for the light green. So we'll play with those today as well. Any case. All right. And then let's go ahead and clean this plate off. We'll do that first and try to get some of this area up. Might leave that blue there, but I'm going to pull up some of this. Or not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do here. Oh, there went the paint. Okay. Let's figure this out. I got like all the things on my plate. My work area. Would you please stay over there? Thank you. Okay. Oh, I need more paint. Okay, who fell on the floor? The white fell on the floor. That might be helpful. Okay, so probably not very talkative today. So I apologize for that up front. I'm just working on cleaning this plate off. Okay, so while this is cleaning, let me get this rubbed down just a little bit. We are going to pull this one back up. All right. Since it was so much paint on this plate, I thought it'd be easier to flip this over and to pull the gel plate away from the paint. Away from the paper. It's still a little on the sticky side. And, oh, give me my paint, please. Thank you for playing. Yeah, it's just not ready. Come on, I need you to be ready. All right. Where is my tools? Really kicked on. We had one of these just a couple weeks ago that was really kicked on in that spot. And not in the same spot, but on the plate that we had to go after. Okay. All right. So not too bad. All right, we can leave those. Push that down. That's just really the thickness right there is in that spot. So there you go. There's our plate. I put this on heavy cardstock so that it would give it more stability. I can't think of the words today, but that's it. All right, I'll put that over here somewhere. Now let's clean this one off. Oh, look, a blue square. Oh, another one wants to bite the dust today. Yep. Okay. Not totally clean, but we got some more blue. Okay, let's see. This is the one that I'm worried about. Let's see how this goes. Oh, Mr. Paper, don't you tear on me. I see you. I see you, Mr. Paper. You got to wake up just like everybody else. Okay. I see you down there. There we go. We got. Oh, I spoke too soon. Yep. Okay, we got you. Boy, that one did not want to come off. All right. That is pretty interesting. Definitely a line there, but I like this side, but yet I also like this over here. So that one's pretty cool. Playtime. All right. I want to try the. Where did my yellow go? Did it fall on the floor too? Let's see. I'm not seeing the yellow. No, that was the white. Okay. This time I got the yellow. All right, we're going to play these light colors. And I think what we'll do first is we will, I think I'm going to put down a thing of yellow. That's probably the wrong answer, but oh. Okay, you just sit over there. Don't know if I can get it. The yellow is that transparent or opaque? It's semi-transparent. So now we just made it opaque. Okay. All right, I'm going to put this yellow background on here. I'm going to start with the base layer of yellow because I believe the other colors will not show up on the yellow if we were to pull the print. I think that, like I said, everything that goes down first is what is going to be on your print. Got a little leftover blue, I see. Okay. That's also going to be interesting. Right. Morning, Christine. You getting ready for Palm Sunday? Morning, Angela. I see that sorry about the phone dial yesterday. It was crazy. I did not even know I called you. Like it was crazy. So um anyway, it seems like you're doing a lot of cooking. So Christina, are you getting ready for Palm Sunday? Or are you all set, ready to go? Because I know you had a lot going on yesterday as well. Cool. Pretty much ready. Cool. Okay, we're going to try this little handy dandy tool that I talked about yesterday and this morning. I'm going to try to push that in here. So I forgot all over my fingers. Okay, where's my papers? It's like the fishnet. That's what I'm saying. Okay. That might not be working. I will do that, Angie. I will definitely let him know of the well wishes. And Christina, just because you're just joining, yesterday was everything was happening all at once everywhere. So the kid got a big award last night, and so it was a family celebration night and out very late. So that's what Angie's referring to. So I think this I wish this tool here that I call it a tool, it's a piece of trash. But I wish this tool here would be easier to print with, but it doesn't seem like it is. All right. And let's take the Lego and let's just figure out that situation. Well, that one didn't. It starting to dry on me. Yeah, it's dry. I don't think I can get anything else. We're trying. Okay, let's see if I can pull anything up with the bubble wrap. Last ditch effort. Pulling up with the bubble wrap. Nope. We're all dry. Okay. Time to move on. That's what the paint's telling me. Right, where's those other colors? There they are. So let's go with, oh man. Gotta get the pliers out because it's definitely hard. Okay, let's see if we can maybe do the bubble wrap again this time. Yeah, we did. And what else? Let's see what else we can pull up. I'm not sure if these numbers will work. Oh, I guess. Well, maybe it will. We'll see if they show, given the there's green underneath. I hear it sticking to the plate, so that just means it's drying, and I'm fine with it pulling off some of the paint because that just means the purple is going to show through the front. So I'm good with that. All right. Very Easter-like colors, if I do say so myself. All right, now this purple will overpower that yellow that we put down, because it's opaque as well. So we'll see what happens here. Do this half sheet. And then I think we're going to have half yellow and half purple on this one sheet. Okay, it doesn't look like the peach is going to turn up, but we'll find out. Okay. Well, you don't really see the peach color that I had on here. What's that called? Pale rose blush. So the green really overpowered. I think we'll do peach next and then see what we can come up with. Oh, this one's not too bad. Things want to stick just a little bit. Got a little bit of peach in this one. And it's interesting. This was the half yellow. That's it. This one was the half yellow and half nothing. And so that's interesting how that turned out. It's hard to see the colors. So I get it. Now, what we can make this interesting is we could probably, what if we put some of this on here and then, okay, that's what let's see if that's how that will work. Put this, I'm just going to put it in one little area. And where is, before it dries? I'm not seeing it. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Let's put the numbers on here. And let's take this green one back in here. I'm curious if the peach will show up. I keep calling it peach. It's not peach. Pale rose. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Let's get these numbers really good. Okay. That pale rose showed up for sure. The lighting. Let me see. Mr. What? Okay. So it's not so bright. You can kind of see the numbers in here. You just stare at it for a minute, like there's an 8 right there. There's like a 5 down here, a 2. Everybody see that? Okay. Let's see if I can pull anything up over here. Nope, it was dry. All right. Let's go with that. Okay, here's another transparent color. Lovely green, if you do ask me. Not. Do not like that crazy green. That is. This one's all caked with alcohol inks, but that's okay. Put some green in there. And a little green on here. Okay. Some green on that. And let's go for the purple. I'll be curious to see what we get on this one because these are all, you got the peach or the rose, but it's not like a solid color on there. So I think the purple's really going to show and it's going to overpower the rose, but we'll find out. And then you got the green, which is transparent. So it'll take on the color of the purple. So this might just be a giant purple piece of paper. We'll find out though. Where is the rest of my papers? Well, it's not purple. I'll say that. It's mostly green of all things. All right. Let's go back in here and we'll do another, let's do some more purple and see what we can do on this. I think I'll go back with the numbers. I'm curious. Just curious. One good thing about working with lighter colors is you can keep the layers going even though they're opaque. They're pretty light, so we'll see how this goes. And I was thinking about putting some more blush. Trying to recreate those colors I saw at Starbucks on one of their cups. You couldn't make out what the image was. I think it was a flower, but they just used all these light Easter colors together. There's no like real contrast. Not a lot of definition. You just have to look at it for a little while. There's a 9 right there. There's like a 2 and a giant 2. 5. Now I'm starting to see it. 3. But when you first pull it from the plate, it looks like a bunch of purple dots. But if you stare at it long enough, you'll start seeing the numbers. So, all right. Okay, let's see how many. All right. So we've got some peach circles. Let's take the rest of the paint off of here. Okay, we got the rest of the paint. And now it should just be, there's probably not any numbers behind here. I'm not seeing any. So we pretty much got rid of all the numbers, it looks like. So we're good. And with this crazy one, let's see what happens if this is semi-transparent. So I'm just going to do straight up yellow and see what we get. That's a lot of paint. Might just get a yellow piece of paper. I don't know. I'm going to go back in with this color. And let's put this down and do some yellow circles. Okay. Let's see here. Do we want some? On that side. Okay. What do we got here? Okay. Oh, this turned out interesting. Since the yellow was transparent, you saw all the green and purple that's in the back. And then you still see the numbers, the reverse numbers. I don't know if you can see those. So take a minute to stare at it. There's some reverse numbers in here. Or not reversed as in on the plate, but there's a 9 right here. Let me see if I can get that in the camera. I can't get that in the camera, but it's like right there. There's a 9 and it looks like a 6. So that was interesting. Okay. Well, I think I see there was a question. What do you do when your design in your head depend upon a special tool and you have no idea where it is when you need the most? I don't know. Yeah, that's the aggravating for sure, Angie. Okay. So I hope you all have a great day today. I am starting to wake up just a little bit, but enough to go back and take a nap probably. But whatever you do today, take time out for yourself. Whether that's meditation, writing, doing art, whatever your thing is, take time out for yourself today and really just experiment and explore like we did today. There was, we were just playing along with the gel prints and just experimenting with the colors that I saw on a cup. So um, definitely can understand why those colors are very pleasing. Not only are they springy and Easter like, but the tones are the same, and I could see where trying to get them to kind of stand out from one another would have to do some more experimentation on that. But with that, thank you again for watching Ratchet Up Your Art, and don't forget to like and subscribe and comment um, on the video, on the replay, because it really helps with the algorithm. So I hope you have a great day, and thank you again. See you tomorrow.